Big news, friends! Starting today, there is a free version of HubSpot CMS. So here I am in the website section of a portal, and the cool thing about this is this is a free portal. This is totally free, not upgraded in any way. If you look, you can see there's a whole bunch of upgrade points here because I'm not paying for anything, but I have blog landing pages and website pages. Let's just see what happens if I set up my blog. Look, we can give it a title. This is my blog. Yeah, and we got an English and meta description, best blog ever, and we can select a template, and we'll go ahead and create our blog. And now I have a blog. That was easy. I can go ahead and create my new post. Yep, that looks good. Gonna create a blog post, and here we are, creating a blog post, not paying for a thing. Welcome to my blog. This is so easy. This is so fun. We can add text here. This is awesome. So, I mean, let's exit out of here and let's set up a landing page. Yeah, let's get started with that. Landing page uno. I'm gonna create this page. This one looks good. I'm doing all of this for free, you guys. I'm not paying for anything. Look, here we go with a landing page. It's gonna have a HubSpot logo on it, but whatever, it's free. So that's cool. And let's complete the journey. Let's create a website page. Let's browse the theme. Again, growth is the only one available on free, but it's fine because it looks good. Let's build a site. We've got this cool step-by-step instructions here. I don't know a thing about building websites, and this is going really well for me. I like things centered. We'll go with that. And yeah, whatever. Finish. And now I'm building a website, you guys, for free. Okay, friends, tell me if this sounds familiar. You've done some work at HubSpot Academy. You've earned some certifications. You go over to HubSpot Community. You help some people. You earn some badges over there. You're in your HubSpot account. You're doing work. But all these things feel kind of separate. And if someone's like, hey, how much do you know about HubSpot? There's like no one place you can be like, here's all the stuff I know about HubSpot. You have to be like, well, I did this cool stuff on the community. I did this stuff. Sound familiar? This is a problem we are trying very hard to fix, and I'm very excited to tell you about HubSpot Network. So if you go to network.hubspot.com, you will see this. This is the HubSpot Network, and people have profiles on here. And look, this is cool. People can say what their top priorities are, what products they're using. So let's say you want to hire someone who knows about Marketing Hub. You could check the Marketing Hub box for people who use Marketing Hub, and you could check the box for people who are looking for job opportunities, and now you have 32 people you can reach out to. Or if you're looking for a job in Marketing Hub, you can keep Marketing Hub checked, and you can go to people who are hiring for their team, and now you have 102 people you can reach out to about that. Or, you know, if you want to hang out with people in a particular location, let's see what we've got going on here in Boston, you can do that too. Looking a little scrappy here, Boston. Boston friends, come on, make your profiles. But anyway, you can see how this might be useful. And here, let's click on me as an example. This is what a profile looks like. Look, here are all my Academy certifications. Here are all the badges I've earned in the community. Here's my main goal up here. I've added my socials here, a little description about me, and what tools I'm using. And let me just show you the experience of editing this. You know, I can choose my you know, anyway, you can see. I'm not going to read it to you. You can see all this stuff, and this is how I set my goal. I can select what products I know about. This is all just here. I can choose whether it's public or private. Hey friends, custom objects are now in the main navigation. Check this out. So here I am in my portal, and under the contacts dropdown, there's now this custom objects thing, and you can see I've defined 4 custom objects here. So if you have multiple custom objects defined, you'll see them listed here. And if you only have one, I believe it just appears here, not under a menu. But let's say I'm looking at my pets. I can just click on pets, and I'm taken right there. No more having to use this dropdown. I mean, you still can, but there is an easier way to get there. Hey friends, the custom views inside the conversations inbox just got way more flexible. Check this out. So here I am in the conversations inbox. Last March, when Service Hub had its big refresh relaunch thing, we added the ability under this actions menu to create a view. And you can create up to 50 views. I've only created one, so I have 49 left. The standard views don't count. And you give it a name, and then previously there were like 5 properties you could select to define these custom views. And we heard your feedback loud and clear. That was insufficient. So now your conversation properties and your ticket properties are both here. And look at this. Conversation properties, all the conversation properties are here. So let's say the owner is me. I'm gonna have a filtered view of things I own, and look, oh, and filtering or filtering. It's pretty great. So let's look at some of these ticket properties. And it's all of the ticket properties, right? So let's see my high priority tickets. How about? And this is super easy, and ta-da, we now have a new view. Hey friends, for you Sales Pro and Enterprise users out there, we have a couple of new quote templates for you to customize that are pretty slick. Check this out. So here we are in my quote settings, and I'm gonna click Customize Quote Templates. And for a long time, we've just had the basic, modern, original, that are just very simple, straightforward quotes. But these new ones, called Flow, include a proposal template and a quote template. Check out this proposal template. I'm just gonna open the preview and a new tab here. Look at how much richer, how much more stuff this has than you are probably accustomed to seeing on a HubSpot quote. All of this is customizable. We could edit these pictures. We could put in, tokens and things to fill in this text. We can customize all of this. And check out the new the Flow quote template. So we can preview this one also. It is also very pretty and has a lot of just a lot more stuff. Just a much deeper, richer, prettier sort of experience. And look, if we edit these, I'll choose the quote template here. You can edit it just like anything, right? So as always, I'm gonna hide my obnoxiously big logo here and it'll go away. But something you all might be interested in is if you customize the line items. This line item table on this template, unlike previous templates, supports custom properties here. So I sell a lot of shirts. I have a size property. We can add that here and it's gonna work just like all the other ones. Hey friends, just a cool little update to our Slack integration. So check this out. Here I am in Slack. And if you have Slack and HubSpot integrated, you get kind of a lot of HubSpot things you can do. But let's create a company. Right, so we create a company. Here is this form of all the things you fill in when you need to create a company. But check this out. Now, these form fields are controlled by the same setting that you use to set up the form fields when you're creating something in HubSpot. So here I am in my company settings, and here's customize the create company form. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this totally unique custom property I created. And I'm even gonna make it required because this property is super important to me. And so we'll just save that. And now, if we go back to Slack, get rid of this, and we'll just create a company, right? Here we go, wait for it. Ta-da! Totally unique custom property. This is now here in Slack. Hey friends, it's been a long time since I talked about the mobile app, and there's been a ton of stuff I've missed, but I finally found a recording app I like. It's Loom, and it's on my phone. It's great. So now I'm gonna show you all the stuff you've missed in the last 6 months or however long it's been. So here we are inside the mobile app, and here along the bottom, if you go to the More menu, I think all of the updates that have happened have been put here. So recorded calls, we've had a lot of cool updates there, so you can review your transcripts and recordings. If you're doing that, it's awesome. Tickets is here now, business card scanner, QR code I'm going to come back to. Conversations inbox is in here. Your forecasting dashboards are in here if you want to see how your team is doing there. Awesome. Just your reports dashboards in general are here. Academy is here. I told you about that a while ago. And the keyboard is still the coolest feature in maybe all of HubSpot. If you install the HubSpot keyboard from here, then you can use it to send snippets and meeting links and quotes and all kinds of things in your text messages, in your social media, online, wherever you use a keyboard on your phone. That's great. But today I want to show you the QR code, the QR scanner. We've had the business card scanner for a long time, and you can scan business cards and make contacts that way. It's great. But the QR code scanner, check this out. All right. So a lot of tech-savvy people are putting QR codes on their business cards now. And look, I got a card from Josh Groban, and I now have this record for him. We have all the associated everything. We can see his company, we can see all the stuff. So if someone has taken a V card, which is the contact sort of thing that's stored in your phone, and put it on their business card as a QR code, now instead of just storing that information in your phone, you can store it in your CRM. Hey friends, we have a new property on your call recordings for call direction. Check it out. Here I am on the calls page, and if we want to add a filter for call direction. It's the top one here alphabetically, and you can just choose inbound or outbound calls, right? And if you want to review just a certain kind of call, you can do that. Additionally, if you're on a contact record and you're manually logging a call, you can select a direction right here to indicate whether it was an inbound or an outbound call. Okay, friends, this one is pretty cool. You can now reorder the activity buttons on your CRM records. Check this out. Here I am on a contact record, my good friend Josh Groban, and this is the default that you've probably been used to for a long time. Create a note, send an email, a phone call, a task, meeting, and then there's some bonus stuff if you need to log something after the fact. But check out this new thing, reorder activity buttons. So let's go crazy. What's the thing you do most, right? What do you want on the far left? So maybe I don't know, we do a lot of emailing, and then we do phone calls next, and then maybe we want, well, no, we should make a phone call. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we can make this one log a call. Maybe I do that. I don't know. I'm just gonna go, yeah, schedule a meeting. And then what is this empty option? Empty? Let's see what empty looks like. All right, you ready? We're gonna see what happens. Whoa, fewer buttons, different order, customized to the way I do it. This is in beta, and so we are collecting feedback. Try it out, give us some feedback, let us know what you know. This is now live, go check it out. Hey friends, and particularly my enterprise using friends, Sandboxes can now sync workflows. So check this out. Here I am in the Sandboxes setting of, section of my settings page. If we set up a sync to Sandbox, it's going to think for a minute and look at all the things we can sync. We can sync forms, we can sync marketing emails, we can sync lists, which always sync as static lists, pipelines, object definitions, themes, and now workflows. And I have 65 workflows here. I could check boxes next to individual ones and decide whether or not they're going to sync. But workflows are now here. A couple things you should know. There are a lot of dependencies in workflows, and if you have a workflow that uses something that isn't listed here, you're going to get notified as it syncs over about what pieces need your attention and need to be added manually in order for them to work. But your workflows can now sync to Sandboxes. Hey friends, we've got a new flow for creating reports and dashboards. So check this out. Here I am on a dashboard. And if I go to this add report dropdown, this has been here a long time. It used to be a lot more complicated. There used to be a lot more options here, but now it's just from saved reports or create reports. So if you want a new report, click create report. And now check this out. The build from scratch options are here. So are the template options right here. And we've changed the way they're organized. So now over here, let's say, I really want a report that shows contacts and companies, and I really want it to be a bar chart. Now I can see all the reports that are contacts and companies and bar charts. And then, or if I'm creating something from scratch, I can just click here to custom report builder, and now you are in the flow you are familiar with. So this is now live, this is out, check it out, let me know what you think, let me know if you have any questions. Hey friends, yet another great update from the campaigns team. Now, when you clone a campaign, you clone the forms inside it too. Check it out. Here we are on my very aptly named Vicksburg campaign here, and you can see it's got some assets. We got some emails, and we got some forms. We're gonna clone this baby. That's a good catchy name. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Yeah, we'll keep all this. I worked really hard on these notes and budgets and things, and so we'll just keep them as they are. We will clone. Great, and we're done. Now let's view the campaign. And if we look at the assets, ta-da! We got some cloned forms and we've got some cloned emails. Cloned emails have been around for a while, but now forms get cloned too. Hey friends, we made a little update to the way imports work in regards to unique IDs. So it used to be if you were importing a spreadsheet of contacts and you wanted to dedupe based on contact ID, you had to have a column called contact ID. And if you were importing a spreadsheet of deals, you had to have one called deal ID. We have changed that. It is so much simpler now. Check this out. So here I am starting an import, and I'm just gonna start an import, and it's gonna be a file from my computer, and it's gonna be one file, and it's gonna be one object, and we're gonna do contacts for this example, but this works for all of them. And here you're gonna notice already maybe that things are a little bit different. It used to be that on this page, let me just find my spreadsheet here, there was like a little checkbox here, something saying this spreadsheet contains a column for contact ID. There's a little note here that this is moved, and it's now no longer in this step, it's now in this step. And regardless of where that column is or what you called it, look, I called it unique ID instead of contact ID or record ID or anything else, and you can see these are all unique. But what we're gonna do is just here, we're not looking for a contact property, we're looking for record ID. And now this data is being used to update existing records in HubSpot. It happens in this step where you might actually expect it to occur, and it does not matter what this column is called, you can map it right here. Hey friends, I wanna show you some new features inside the ad management tools inside of HubSpot, which I've never used before today, I'm embarrassed to say. So come discover them with me, because this is so fun. Here we are inside the ads section of HubSpot, and we're gonna create a new ad campaign. And this is not new, but I was just so amazed how easy this is, right? I can select a page here, and it gives me some headlines, and we can see in real time what this is gonna look like. And obviously we would wanna clean this up a bit if this was for real, but here's headline 3, and here's more description, right? And now we have keywords pulled in. That was automatically generated. Targeting, we'll select a location. I'll just do United States. And here's where things start to get new, over in the budget and schedule tab, right? So we're gonna set a budget. And if you select maximize conversions as your bid strategy, you now have this option to set a target cost per action. And this is gonna let you take advantage of Google's new AI-powered smart bidding feature. So you can set your cost here, whatever. And we can give this a start date if we want to schedule it in the future, right? We can make it end whenever we want. And then we can go ahead and hit publish. So new thing number 1 is this ability to take advantage of smart bids. New feature number 2 is that when you edit an ad campaign, you also get a full screen experience. This used to be a little sidebar that was kind of cramped. Now you get this lovely full screen experience, and you have all the ability to look in at all this information, make adjustments as needed, set up some automation, and this is all super helpful. So this is now live. This is out to everyone. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions.